Good morning on Tuesday. Today is definitely going to be a busy one. I have some errands I need to run. I have some cleaning tasks I want to do. I have something big that I need to take care of that I've been putting off. And I need to get all of that done before my 3 p.m. appointment. Oh, and let's not forget walking the dog. I already did that this morning, but I'll have to do it again before my appointment. And it's about 9:20 now. I have to run to one store to pick up one thing. I'll be back home because that needs to be refrigerated. And then I'll take a longer drive for all the other things I want. Some deli meat and a breakfast pastry are secured. I just made it into Best Buy and this is their sad battery selection. In the second store, we got some cookies, some strawberries, and a few tomatoes. They're all out of veggie bags. I'm back from doing the grocery shopping and errands. I've rested a little bit here on the couch and now it's 11:30 and time to start getting back into it. Let me first show you the list of everything I still want to get done today. Groceries, I guess I can cross off, although there were a couple things that I did not find. So I'll update this and perhaps stop by some stores later on my way back from work and hopefully find what I need then. The next thing I want to take care of is putting in a load of laundry because that can run in the background. And while the laundry is running, I'm going to tackle the 30 minutes of tidying up. I'm not quite sure if this 30 minutes should include me doing the dishes. I don't have many dishes to do, so maybe it will. We'll see how things go. The obligatory before and after of the living room before I tidy. Hopefully it's going to look better after I'm done. Of course, I want to tackle the shoes in the hallway, this counter, and these dishes, and whatever else I can squeeze into that half hour. Okay, I'm 6 minutes late with my 30 minutes of tidying up, but I was able to do a pretty good job everywhere. I think everything that really needed attention got it. The counters have been cleared. The sink is empty and all the dishes are done. I am washing some tomatoes over there and I filled up my watering can for tomorrow or sometime later in the week. I put away my shoes in the hallway and this is all the recycling and garbage that I need to take out. So now I can move on to whatever is next on my list. All right, laundry I will consider done. Dishes done. Groceries are pretty much done. I'll cross this off halfway because I did buy several things, just not all the things. 30 minutes of tidying up, all done. And now it's 12:30. I don't know how 30 minutes of tidying up turned into a whole hour, but that's just what happens. Time flies between me putting in the load of laundry, me taking a little longer because I did the dishes. That's just how it goes. But this also means that the laundry is ready to be switched over to the dryer. And once I do that, I think I'm just gonna go and wash my hair. That way I can continue doing some tasks while I relax and let that dry because time is running short. I do still have to walk the dog and I have to leave the house by 2:30 to make it for my 3 o'clock appointment. That means I have 2 hours to get everything done. It's 1:40. I've washed my hair. I've started my challenge for the day. I am getting some late lunch ready, and considering that I need to leave the house by 2:30, what do I do with the next 45 minutes? Aside from the time spent eating, do I relax a little bit, get ready to leave the house, or do I work on the other thing on my list, which is submitting the vet bill? Well, guess what? This is how things get put off to the next day. Because submitting the vet bill is the last thing I want to do right now. If I don't take a little bit of time to eat, relax, and get ready in peace, I'm either going to be late for my appointment at 3 o'clock or I'm going to be super stressed out. Probably both. Oh, and I walked the dog already. Whatever week of therapy that I'm here for, I have arrived and I am 5 minutes early, which isn't much, but at least I'm here and I'm on time. Good morning on Wednesday. I have a long list of things I want to get done again today. And at the top of the list is the one thing I did not get done yesterday. Although I'm happy with what I got done yesterday, this vet bill, this is an emergency now. So on today's list, it's right at the top here, and it is going to be the first thing I work on today. Other than that, I have some quick check-ins with some people. I want to do about an hour of editing for my second week challenge video. I do want to spend some time in the garden. It's going to rain the next few days, so today's the perfect day to get a few more things planted and maybe get some seeds in the ground as well. And then this is going to be my challenge task for today. It's going to be testing air mattresses that I have stored in the garage. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. I just came back from walking my mom's dog, and my mom and I made plans to meet up at 10 o'clock so we can work in the garden. On my post-it note, I listed gardening as 1 hour, but it might take a little longer than that. And I do have some extra time in the day, so we'll see how long it takes. I do want to get as much done as I can today, like I said, before the rain comes. But the most important thing is that I have until 10 a.m. today to eat breakfast and submit that vet bill. It's got to happen. That's my deadline. It's 9:50 now, and I just spent the last half an hour making some bruschetta. So in the next 10 minutes, am I going to submit that bill to the insurance, or am I going to eat breakfast? I guess I'm going to eat breakfast. Am I procrastinating? I'm not sure. Probably. But I'm going to try and only give myself about a 15-minute extension. Let's see how it goes. All right, it's 10:15 and the pet insurance claim has been submitted. It's obviously pending because it's a huge bill with a long list of things that were charged. So they have to review things, maybe get records from the vet, and hopefully everything will get approved. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what the time period is for submitting claims, but I know that in the past I've submitted something that was out of that claim period. I'm thinking it's probably 30 days, and I'm barely sliding in with those 30 days right now. So hopefully I didn't mess this up for myself. But assuming that everything works out, which it generally has in the past, I cannot say enough good things about having pet insurance. It really saved my butt several times now. And this one's going to be the big one. Because all in all, with my cat's illness, the bills added up to probably $15,000. And again, if everything gets approved and goes through, I only probably had to pay 3 of those. So that's not bad at all. All right, let's get changed, put my hair up, and get out there and start some gardening. It's almost noon, but some progress has been made. And most importantly, we have a plan of where everything is going to go. But also check out these alpine strawberries. They're doing pretty good. My first lettuce from the garden. Good morning on Friday. I think today is going to be the de facto cleaning day again, mostly because I'm just running out of week. There's only today and tomorrow left, and things have not gotten done. Yesterday was a really tough day for me. I did not have energy to do anything, spent most of the day on the couch. The only thing I worked on was getting Thursday's video out, and then obviously I went to work, which was tougher than usual. And on top of all of that, my anxiety really ramped up at work, so that was not fun at all. It was just a tough day. But we're back today. I still don't feel like doing anything, honestly, but I'm going to do my best and try. Here's the list I made so far. First, I have my weekly cleaning tasks, which is the second round of dishes, deep cleaning the counters, watering plants, cleaning the toilet and sink in the bathroom, taking care of all the clothes, which generally means clean laundry that has been sitting and waiting to be folded and put away, then sweeping or vacuuming the whole place, something I did not do last week, so it's not great here. Then I have 2 items from my quarterly cleaning tracker. I tried to pick some easy ones because I don't have a lot of energy today, so I have cleaning all the mirrors in the house and maybe going to wash my car. It really needs it. Aside from that, I need to wash the lettuce that I picked a few days ago, and it just has been sitting in a bowl of water in the sink waiting for me to be ready for it. And I think today needs to be the day. And then I have non-cleaning tasks, one of which is that I want to spend about an hour editing just to get a little head start on the video from this week. And finally, I'd like to wash my hair, which is on the list because it takes more than 15 minutes. As I sit here right now on the couch, that list feels very long and overwhelming, and I don't want to get started on it. But starting is sometimes the hardest part. So what I am going to do is just do one thing from the list. And then if I want to, I can take a break or even stop. Let's see how it goes. Before I start anything, I'm going to take this big blue blanket off of my couch, and I'm going to throw that in the washing machine. This afternoon is supposed to be windy and sunny, so I'm going to be able to let that dry outside. And since it does not look like the kitty is coming back, I can start taking the blankets off of the furniture. While the blanket is in the washing machine, I'm gonna take care of putting away some of these clean dishes. Then I think I'm gonna wash this lettuce head that I have here in a bowl of water because I also have some dishes to do. And I think the lettuce can dry in the drying rack for a little bit. Then I can spin it and put it away. And then I can get back to doing the dishes. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. The next thing that feels somewhat easy is taking care of all the clean clothes. Okay, I'm all done. I just have a little bit to put away in the drawers. Most of last week's laundry is stuff that needs to get hung up. I guess this shows you that jacket season is almost over here. It's been about 45 minutes and I got a few easy wins. I am going to cross off washing the lettuce, although I'm not completely done with it. Let's see, the clothes I did. That's pretty much it so far. But I am going to take a break like I planned because I haven't had any breakfast. So it's time to have a little sandwich, maybe take a 20-minute break and get back to it. I ate and decided I just needed to leave the house. It's still a little bit cloudy outside, so I'm taking advantage of that and getting my car washed. I think I'll swing by the grocery store on my way back home just to pick up a few things that are still on sale this week. And then I'll get back to doing some more things in the house. I probably won't get my whole list finished. I've accepted that now because I do feel my anxiety really rising again today, and I hate forcing myself to do things when I feel this way. It just is counterproductive. Normally when you don't feel like doing something and you make yourself do it, then you have that, feeling of accomplishment and the momentum to keep going. Meanwhile, when I am this anxious and I force myself to do things, I just feel more horrible, and I don't want that. I'd say that was a very mediocre job, but at least it's done. I know my car was pretty dirty, so, I usually don't expect much. But the part that really annoys me is when the dirt on my windshield was just smeared about and it's going to be worse than it was before. But it is what it is. But you know what? Maybe I'm just not being objective enough. When I'm in this annoyed, anxiety mood, everything irritates me. And all my brain can focus on is the little imperfections. So I'll give it until tomorrow. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. But either way, it's better than it was, I'm sure. And it's done. Here is everything I got at the grocery store. Some things were on sale, so I got a little more than I need for now. But I only paid about $35 for all of this, so that's not bad, and it'll last me a while. Also, it's about 12:30 now, so that whole excursion to wash my car and get the groceries took about an hour and 15 minutes. And now I have only about 2 hours left before I have to go walk the dog. So I'm going to think about what I can still get done in that time and what's most important. What are my priorities for this afternoon? I have the blanket out drying. The lettuce is being stored. And the dishes are ready to be washed. Time is passing and I still don't feel like doing anything, but I am going to push through just a little bit further. At this point, I'm just gonna try and work on the floor here. I need to vacuum, sweep, whatever. I guess I'm gonna vacuum. And that might be it for today. Not only am I running out of time because I've been procrastinating between each task, but I simply just don't wanna do more right now. Unfortunately, today was not as productive as I would have hoped. It's almost time for me to go walk the dog, and I did not get much done on this list. But let me cross off the things I did get done. I did wash my car. And I did sweep, or rather vacuum, but same thing. All the other stuff on the list is unfortunately getting moved to tomorrow. Good afternoon on Saturday. Today's been a busy one already, and I worked all of this morning. It's almost 1 o'clock now. I am making some lunch. But while I do that, even though I'm a little tired, I decided that I'm gonna at least tackle the kitchen, the dishes in there. So instead of sitting down on the couch and scrolling until my food is ready, I'm going to wash the dishes. Let's go. This here is the current situation. Luckily, I don't have anything in the drying rack. Hopefully, by the time my frozen pizza is ready, I'll be done with this. Let's see how long it takes. This took me almost exactly 15 minutes. I have a dryer rack full of dishes, and my frozen pizza is not quite ready yet. I also did clean this side of the counter as best as I could without moving the toaster oven. But I still have my plants over here. So while my pizza finishes out, I'm going to take care of this side of the counter as well.